called the Heroes program. If they want to aspire to be a soccer player, for instance, whether it be that or something else, they've got someone to look at and say, well, this is what he's really like. And if I do a good job, they might want to be like me, and yeah, it might change them, who knows.
Oh look, it's a great program. It's just another way for students to become connected to the school. It gives them another reason, I suppose, to keep on coming to the school.
To go in and put a smile on young kids' faces is something that I hadn't done before in my career, and it was it was good to see.
That's why Heroes is so special, because you got a person coming from a soccer team that in the A League, one of the big soccer leagues in Australia, coming and talking to you and all that. Like, you don't think that's going to happen.
To be able to come in and get to know these students, know them by name, know their likes and dislikes, it's very humbling, very humbling.
It really raises the aspirations of students and shows them that there are a lot of things out there that you can achieve.
PFA Heroes program involved Melbourne Victory players coming to the school over a period of about 10 weeks. And what happened was that they act as mentors for some of our Year 9 and 10 students. It involved both physical elements out on the playing field, but also classroom activities as well.
The program, it wasn't only about soccer, it was about skills you can get, respect, making friends, leadership.
Teamwork. It's been helping me develop skills and enable me to work with other people that I haven't worked with before.
Soon we're going to have a festival with primary school kids, and we're going to teach them and coach them about soccer, and that's definitely going to teach us about responsibility and taking matters into our own hands and teaching them how to respect each other and being role models to them.
We're doing respect and responsibilities now. We have to write down all our responsibilities at home, school, and if we play for a club, and they're telling us about their responsibilities at home and when they were at school and now at their club, Melbourne Hearts. So yeah, you learn a lot.
It covers many of the different VELS levels, so all sorts of skills are covered and showcased, and it's good because they tap into each and individual skill that students have, but there's such a range, so it's not just a case of being really strong at soccer, it's also being able to talk in front of a group and express yourself, and lots of skills.
For me, I think it is important for them to have this value so that they can, in the future, they will be more mature and more respect over to the other people and to themselves, their parents, their friends.
The highlights of the Heroes program is the relationship you see form between the mentors and the students.
I suppose one of the things is, they get a lot more confidence in themselves, really. You sort of see that they're very hesitant and stuff at the start, and I suppose just little things that I hope that they, just take into day-to-day life, just to be sort of more happy with themselves.
It's made me more mature. I'm more grateful for what I have.
We introduce something like this, and all of a sudden, they're looking forward to coming to school, looking forward to seeing their mentors that they're seeing week in, week out. And we were getting comments from other teachers saying, oh geez, what's been happening with this particular student? They're focusing a lot more in class, they're on time a little bit more, their attendance has improved. So that for me is a real benefit.
I see the highlights of the program every day. I can just see the students who have been part of the program implementing some of those values that they've been taught and leadership skills in classrooms. And that's just a flow-on effect, hopefully we'll get, and other students starting to promote those values, and it just grows from there.
Some of the data that we can certainly look at about improving school culture and student performance, when I look at attendance for those students that are involved in the program, when I look at discipline issues for those students that are involved in the program, that certainly has been on the improve. Now, there's a correlation there, I believe, that those things have improved because students have been involved in a program that's very engaging and has certainly worked on their ability to reflect on their own performances and their own behaviour.
You're so supported with the resource and the mentors themselves that it's really quite a pleasure to be a part of. And in terms of workload, it's a couple of logistical things, but overall the benefits that you personally as an individual and then as a professional and as part of a wider school far outweigh any work that's involved.
The mentors have been fantastic. They always give 100% whenever they come in. They bring humour, when it's required, but they also, can talk about their personal experiences as far as respect goes and teamwork in their Melbourne Victory environment as well.
Probably because of their experience. Like Ante, he left his dad when he was young, and he suffered a lot. And I left my country as well when I was young, because of war, even him, so similarities.
When you see them on TV, you always want to say, oh, I wish I could meet those people, you know what I mean? But when you still communicate after the first 2 lessons or something, you know what I mean? Like, you feel like have that inside of your heart, like you're good friends with them, like, you know what I mean? They're just not only soccer players, they're just like good friends that you've known them for a while and you communicate well with them, so they're top blokes.
They really make an effort towards us to try and get us talking, they let us be comfortable around each other. So I think it's fairly genuine.
Just being able to interact with the students and really genuinely care. I mean, I think they actually care about how we're going, how our team's going and how training's going, and ask about family. And I think that care factor is probably the thing that I've seen most.
Our approach always has been to partner with Australian business and with the government. And the success of the PFA Heroes program is that we work in conjunction with the Education Department to make sure that the curriculum is first class. We then work in partnership with like-minded businesses with a deep commitment to the community to make sure that we can deliver it. And those 2 pillars have made it possible, built on, of course, the commitment from the players.
I think one of the biggest goals of our college is to connect with our parents. Getting the learning community, the students, the staff and the parents to mix in some sort of way, whatever the occasion, is of great benefit. And this is just another example of parents being actively involved. Melbourne Heart Football Club as mentors, and obviously PFA Heroes program, that's just one example to me of where schools can not be islands, bringing the community into the school, and that adds a reality to what's happening.
Not once did I actually feel like I was an actual loser. Even if we would actually lose, they would actually make us look like we are winners. And that's how we grew within this journey that you took us through.
Students got to have dreams. We've all got to have dreams about the future. We've all got to have dreams about where we're going and what we can do. And this is one program, the PFA Heroes program, is one program in the college that has allowed 20-odd students, 20 in number, to actually dream and think about the future and attach themselves to that. And that's really, to me, a great benefit.
Proudest outcome would be better citizens. Better citizens for life is probably the greatest achievement. If along the way that teaches children to interact better, and as they grow older, the value of mentorship, what that actually means, the partnership with healthy, active, playing the games, the living the lifestyle, using the players as role models, and then launching into education and then a career themselves, and then just being good citizens, that would be a great journey to watch.